Some cars arrive as whispers, others as proclamations. The Aston Martin Valkyrie 2026 did not whisper. It burst from a fever dream of engineers and wealthy patrons, a hypercar built to humiliate compromise. Tonight we ask a sharper question. Is this masterpiece of obsession transcendent art or the most expensive vanity project in modern motoring? It forces buyers to measure desire against consequence. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. Welcome, and thank you for joining this late-night interrogation of automotive ambition. We keep things honest, cinematic, and slightly ruthless. Today, we strip away glossy press photos and talk about what it feels like to be inside a machine designed to attack limits. This is for drivers, collectors, and anyone curious about obsession dressed as engineering. Expect candid observations, hard questions, and rare beauty. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. Before we begin a brief but fierce moment of focus, may every road ahead test your courage, not break your spirit. This car is crafted for extremes, and so are the choices that come with it. Let this review sharpen your instincts and help you decide whether passion justifies the price and whether obsession can be redeemed as true automotive art. Ownership here includes rituals demanding expertise, commitment, and time. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. Fun fact and controversy intertwined. The Valkyrie began as a racing prototype reborn for the road, and that lineage shows in its brutal packaging. Yet critics argue it is a halo built for spectacle, a symbol of excess that challenges the purpose of sports cars. This debate about intent versus utility keeps the Valkyrie in headlines and fuels conversations among collectors and critics alike. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. On the outside, the Valkyrie is a manifesto of aerodynamics. Every surface moves air as if the car were already in motion. The silhouette is low and deliberate with sculpted channels and wings that look clinical and beautiful at once. It reads like performance art designed to erase compromise and make modesty impossible. A single glance demands opinion and reaction without apology. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. The cabin is uncompromising and strangely intimate. Minimalism meets race-grade materials. Seats cradle the body like bespoke instruments. Panels are raw sculpted carbon and controls are tactile and immediate. It is not comfortable by normal standards, but it offers purity where every input matters. The interior rewards focus and punishes complacency while delivering a rare sense of connection. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. Powertrain and engineering are the Valkyrie's anthem. A hybrid system sings with mechanical fury aerodynamics. Do the heavy lifting and the chassis answers with razor focus. Acceleration reshapes perception, braking, and downforce conspire to make cornering authoritative. This car teaches humility at high speed and rewards discipline with moments that feel almost spiritual on track. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. On road and track, the Valkyrie exposes truth. It punishes sloppiness and rewards commitment. Steering is direct feedback. Suspension is unforgiving but precise. You will be exhausted and exhilarated in equal measure. This is not a daily commute car, but a sacred tool for enthusiasts. Its presence alters behavior and forces you to confront what you value about speed and craft. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy. Final verdict is intentionally conflicted. The Valkyrie is both ultimate hypercar and extreme obsession. It is breathtaking in performance and bewildering in practicality. The question for buyers is not can they afford it, but do they need the statement, And can they live with its demands? For some, it will be a masterpiece. For others, an extravagant provocation that asks uncomfortable questions about desire and legacy. This observation matters because it forces collectors and critics to choose whether provenance or progress defines legacy.